Battle of Hastings, the death of one man changed the course of history. The Anglo-Saxon King Harold was killed here, on England's south coast. His army defeated by William of Normandy. Anglo-Saxon rule was over forever. At Westminster Abbey on Christmas Day 1066, William was crowned the first Norman King of England. Now he had to secure power across the country. He began by stamping his mark on the landscape, building cathedrals and castles at strategic locations. Nothing like them had been seen in England before. They reminded the Anglo-Saxon population exactly who was in charge. But not all were content with living under Norman rule. Anglo-Saxon revolts broke out across the country. King William acted quickly to crush these rebellions. But there was one region where dissent was spiraling out of control: the north of England. In 1069, a group of lords from Northumbria formed an alliance with Viking invaders. Together, they approached Norman-held York, a large city with an important cathedral, still protected by ancient Roman walls. But the walls couldn't save York. The city and the castle fell to the rebels. William's new kingdom was under threat. He had to get the city back under Norman control. William had no choice but to order his men north. But as the Norman forces set off on their long march towards York, how much resistance from the rebels would they encounter? William the Conqueror marched north, with his army of Normans determined to take back the rebel-held city of York. But in his path stood rebel towns that harbored William's northern enemies. He would take the towns back by force.
Avant, compagnon. Vos stress l'enquête. Citons. Arrêtez à enquête. Vos stress l'enquête. Incontinent. Arrêtez. Voyez. Voyez, protrayez, expose à moi. L'entière. C'est arrêté. Citons, vos moldres.
The Normans captured the town of Middlethorpe, establishing their presence in the north. With reinforcements to his armies soon arriving, William would need more resources to supply them.
Laburo! Ubivado! Colonel! Comprendo. Entendo. Capio. L'antier sparate. Bene. Parat. Vade, archier. Attendez, let. Apertisets vostre correct. Compagnon. Fei.
Quod? Movo. Edifico.
Spero. Edifico.
Escolvado. Massonio.
What? Pochedo. Masono.
Ubi va...
Baraz.
Escolto. Orchest.
Comprendo.
Cavalario, move ici. Si. Cavalarios.
Paraz. Tuts.
Bene.
Escolto. Movans. Ben.
Barat, Kerte. Cavals. Escolto.
Escolte. Comprendo. Si. Materia. Mandements.
Si. Laburo.
Spero. Laburo.
Cursor. Cursores. Cursores. Vado. Si.
Escolto. Bene. Secco.
Che. Si. Edifico.
Access Betwand, je commande avant. Retrayez.
Escolto. Move ici. Kerte. Cavalarios.
Fegt.
Cavals. Cavalarios. Bene. Vado.
Me. Orchest.
Escolte. Vado. Edifico.
Lancier.
Retrayez vos armées.
Escolto.
Lanque. Bene. Prépare. Archer. In avant. Soyez certes. Veille.
Che.
The Norman army was now well supplied by a town,
Ubi vado.
but it would take a sustained effort to keep the army at full strength.
Lancier.
Attendez, attention. Je suis votre serveur.
Vostres lances. Lancier. Si.
Another rebel town, Fulford, stood in defiance to William's rule.
Dovete Archer. Ambula. Access avant. Competto. Preparate. Ambula. What?
Quod. Laburo.
Me? Masono. Ok.
Si. Procedo. Alla materia. Quod. Massone.
Avayez Botch, Betsy come element.
Si. Vado. Materia.
Page, si fait.
Parate, Archer. In avant. Soyez en votre service.
Avayez Botch, Betsy come element.
Ubi vado. Spero. Orchest. Laburo.
Escolto. Comprendo. Laburo.
Fini.
Me. Movens. Capians.
Gardez les
démence. L'avancement de démence.
Enemy Dwayton Merdrick!
Raté.
Archetsmets vos always!
Envoyez votre...
Acte si comme vos voldres. Retrayez vos à moi.
Bien,
Raté.
Soyez chers.
Chaskins, ex-Place!
Archetsmets vos, nos allons! Essayez vos armées! Nos algarras formata! Si! On y fait tous prêts! Archetsmets vos always! Avant!
Vicky! Mitchell!
With the Fulford rebels eliminated, William was one step closer to York. Knowing he would face strong resistance in the city, William prepared to bolster his cavalry.
What? Un boulot.
Escolto.
Edifico.
Che? Movo. Laburo.
Espero. Sì. Ma sono.
Sì, ascolto.
Me.
Ma sono...
Ubi vado.
Baraz.
Esti affect.
Page! Veci commandement!
Ubi vado.
Baraz.
Che?
Envoyez Botch! Veci commandement!
Mandama. Escolto. Edifico. Ascolting. Edifico.
Brace! Veci commandement! Page! Veci commandement!
What?
Che? Edifico.
Bien,
Prépare.
Oui, Archetsmets vos, nos allons!
The Norman army came under attack from a new enemy, the Danes.
Archetsmets vos always! Avant!
William's army held back the Danes' attack, but they threatened to return unless William paid them in gold.
Vos armées! Nos allons! Pour votre service!
Brace!
Avant! Compagnon!
Envoyez Botch!
Incontinent!
Page! Veci commandement! Bien savez quoque nos avviene.
Toutes unités. Va de la bourrard. Et chez les mains de main. Io ma sono la cose.
With their stables in place, the Normans could add more cavalry to their army.
Page, veci commandement.
Commande, je commande, avant.
Bien, aveuillez votre. Page, où sont vos commandements? Bien, savate.
Mandesquet.
Ascolte bene, tempo di ritornare. Vale, scavo. Qued me, camino. Cos'è sarà massonata? E ce li manda. Cos'è sarà massonata?
William paid off the Danes and was rid of their attacks. William's ultimate goal was within his grasp. All that remained was to enter York and destroy its keep.
Arquier parat.
Voyez,
Produite servientes.
Bien, Blades. Veci.
Parate, arquier.
Bien, savate.
attendez les commandements.
Reniez.
Parat, vat.
Commande, je commande, avant.
Parat pour la bourrard.
Place. Veci commandement.
Access avant, compagnon.
Aveuillez.
Je suis votre servux.
Page. Veci commandement.
Attends votre yetz vos à moi.
Aveuillez votre. Veci commandement.
Attendez. Setz vostre corée.
Page!
Barat, Nintendo!
The Norman army poured into York and began sacking the town as they bore down on the keep. The keep fell to the Norman army, and York was secured. The Northern Rebellion was over, and William the Conqueror was uncontested as King of England. One weapon more than any other dominated warfare in the Norman period: the crossbow. 14th century crossbows like this were the culmination of centuries of development. With limbs made of steel, they were incredibly powerful. But earlier Norman crossbows had limbs made of wood.
There was a limit to how powerful these wooden bows could be.
So the idea that Norman crossbows were a powerful weapon is really a myth. Despite this, they were effective at medium range, and that was enough in battle. Drawing the bow repeatedly took a lot of strength. Thankfully, help was at hand.
A crossbowman spanned his weapon with a device called a belt and claw.
This gave him extra leverage, allowing him to use his back and legs to draw the string.
Crossbowmen were vulnerable on a battlefield, so they carried large shields called pavises, so they could hunker down behind, load, pop up, shoot, and then duck back down again to reload.
Crossbows were accurate, took less training, and used cheaper ammunition than the longbow. Most importantly, you could wait to take your shot, so they were perfect for siege situations. To protect crossbowmen when they were defending castles, they used specially built wooden galleries, called hoardings. But shooting down towards an approaching enemy presented its own problems. How to stop the bolt from falling off the crossbow before it could be shot?
What they did is just place the thumb loosely on the top of the bolt, which is just enough with light pressure to hold it in place.
Around 1200, the Norman wooden crossbow was superseded by a new design, the composite bow. With limbs made from horn and sinew, they could be made more compact than a wooden bow. And they could deliver up to 4 times the punch. They were, however, more expensive. So whether on the battlefield or the castle rampart, simple wooden crossbows remained the main weapon of the day.